Salutations everyone, it's Willingness240, and welcome back to some more Octopath Traveler. Last time, we continued our journey on from, well, you know, like a point along the moonstruck coast, and finally made it to Gold Shore at long last. This time, we're gonna explore around the town a little, see if we can nail ourselves some good old equipment, and by old equipment, I mean brand spanking new equipment, because we don't deal with used stuff. We're too rich for that, even though we're really not that rich. We're too middle class for that. There we go. Even though middle class deals. Shut up. Anyway, we're going to see if we can get ourselves some armor, if we can just find the armory somewhere. But, looks like a lot of paths are blocked off, honestly, so I guess we're gonna go out this way.
Oh.
Just ahead, up in the hills, is the Manor District. Beyond that, you'll find the Cathedral. Wow, they have a district just for manors. They must have some serious, either really rich people, or, you know, really refined people who know their etiquette. You know? Their manners. I'm sorry. Anyway. Graviton Axe. Still, I would say the heaviest hitting thing about it is its price. But, for less than half the cost, we could get another weapon that's not nearly as good. Dang it. I don't want to pay that much, it's so stupidly expensive, and same thing with this stupid rod. But my gosh, that elemental attack up is amazing. We need more money, we need a lot more freaking money. Can we sell anything? Please? Selling stuff that we stole off of people because it's what Therion does. Yeah. Take all of my useless stuff that I can sell for money. Yeah. My voice probably sounds crap on my mic. Yeah. And virtually anywhere else, 'cause I don't have that great a singing voice. The end. Or apparently improv skills either. Okay. Yeah, no, we're not gonna get enough money for this. We can buy one stupidly expensive weapon, and that's it. I think I'm leaning toward the Graviton Axe, because if I gotta be honest, Alfyn's damage output has been very disappointing, and it's his chapter coming up here. So I say let's do it. Let's waste a fortune on an axe. And then, is his old axe better for Haunted, or no? Probably not. Nope. No, it's not. Well, there you are. Do you have a better staff? Or yeah, we do. Appropriately, just a little. Not very much. I'm sorry, Ophelia. You. Oh, that rod looked so good for you too.
Eh?
I'm a trader of stone and rock. Can I be of service to you? This here whetstone is the best I carry. Where was that there whetstone again? Ooh, he's looking at it hard. He ain't gonna fall for none of that. This man molded the finest metals into exquisite weapons coveted by all, until one day he had an epiphany that every piece was akin to a living, breathing being, and that such creations were deserving of constant care. Therefore he devoted himself instead to the preservation of these works of art. Well, if I said creatures instead of creations, that just means, like, you know, I'm all in on, like, they are real living beings. That's where I was going with that. That was not a misread at all. Let's steal some good healing items off of this guy. Acquire, learn how to guide with ease. Which is good to hear. Find out there's a bunch of side quests in this area that we're gonna be doing realistically next, well, not next episode, but whatever episode immediately follows Alfyn's main quest. Yeah, that's right. Foreshadowing. Anyway, let's just keep running around because, well, we can.
Yes.
That knight over there is the one person that can always bring a smile to my face. Why's that?
Good day.
This is a chapel of the Order of the Sacred Flame. Are you here to worship in its divine light? No. But I'm sure Ophelia will be at some point. Oh, wait a moment. Wait, Ophelia's with us right now. She's just like, hey guys, for the kindling, we actually had to go to a different town first. And I'm just like, you know what, Ophelia, we're scoping the place out so we can come back here way later for no reason, instead of just handling it right now. Logic. Oh, wait. There we go. You can access treasure chests from the back. This is not a link to the past. Hear a tale. We've decent enough levels for this. Let's continue the tale. The story so far. And so, Alfyn left behind his sleepy village in hopes of bringing succor to the suffering. He asked for no coin for his services, to honor the man who once saved his life. With the words of his friend Zeph in his heart, he wandered from town to town, until his travels brought him to Goldshore. In this idyllic town by the sea, surely there was someone in need of his aid. Ah, nothing quite like a town by the sea. Even if the air is a bit briny for my liking. Go for a swim? Ha! Don't mind if I do. Did you hear? Old Zeke's been stricken too. That's 10 in just a week. The fever's spreading fast. Whatever are we to do?
Now that you mention it,
I hear there's a traveling apothecary in town. Dude just got here. That's some fast word spreading right there. Yep.
Aye.
They say she whipped up a tonic that cured one boy's fever overnight.
I see.
She? So I've got a colleague in town. Wonder if she'd be interested in talking shop.
Ow!
Aw. It hurts.
Howdy.
Are you okay, little girl? Here, you dropped something. A seashell, is it? Thanks.
Shucks.
Looks like you scraped up your knee. Mind if I have a look? Ouch, I bet that smarts. I know the feeling. I'm always tripping over my own 2 feet. But every time you pick yourself back up, you'll find yourself that much tougher for it.
All right.
That'll do her. One of my best healing balms there.
Thanks.
Thanks, stranger. I'm Ellen.
Hi.
I'm Alfyn. That almost rhymes, eh?
That's amazing.
Neat! Are you a medicine man? You might say that. I'm what they call an apothecary.
Wow.
Wow! I've never met one of you before. Nice to meet you, Mr. Apothecary.
Now listen here.
Alfyn'll do.
Hey there.
Hey, Alfyn, can I ask you a favor?
Oh?
Go for it.
Hmm.
It's my sister, Flynn. She caught a fever and she's been in bed all week. She's always crying, and no matter how much she sleeps, it just gets worse and worse.
Oh.
Say no more. I'll fix her up right as rain. After all, that's what I'm here for. Oh, thank you! Our house is right there. Well, that's convenient.
I see.
Thou art good with children. Think so. Can't say I've ever thought about it much. Though I always liked playing with the young ones back home. So thou hast experience. The best teacher. 'Tis a fine gift indeed to bring in joy to the faces of children. Shucks, I don't reckon it's much of a gift. A big smile's all you need. They're infectious, you know. I wonder. It's true. Come on, why don't you give it a go? Like this? That's how you do it. I'm feeling better already. See? The grown-ups aren't smiling, the kids get worried. They'll figure something's up. Verily, thou art a wiser man than it would first appear him. Yeah? That's fair.
Oh, wow.
Is there any hope for her, milady? It's just the fever that's going around. My remedy will have her on her feet in no time.
How are you?
And down it goes. Well, Flynn, did it help?
Yes.
Wow! I feel better already!
Oh my!
Just feel her forehead. The fever's all but gone. Dang, we could use some of that nowadays. Oh, how can we ever repay you? Ever since their father died, I've raised my two girls on my own. I fear I have little in the way of coin.
My sympathies.
You have my sympathies. Worry not. Your kind words are payment enough.
Thank you.
Uh-oh. Someone's beating Alfyn both to the apothecarying and the kindness-ing. Truly, you are too kind, milady. Just doing my job. And with that, I should be on my way. Oh, and of course, should the symptoms return, please don't hesitate to call me. Or fax me.
Howdy.
Here I am. Where's my patient? I heard a poor girl was suffering from a terrible fever.
Alfyn.
She's right there, Alfyn.
Oh?
Aha! Just sit tight. I'll have you feeling better in no time. She looks just fine to me.
Hey!
Ellen, what are you thinking bringing this scruffy-looking stranger into our home? Oh, that's rude. Pardon, madam, but I'm an apothecary. I only meant to...
Really?
Oh, are you now? My daughter's already been treated by a professional, so I'm afraid we won't be needing your services. Good day, sir. Lady, you haven't seen him cook up poison stuff on the fly. Tough crowd. She made it sound like I'm some kind of quack solver.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Alfyn. I didn't know there was another Apothecary in town. Don't worry about it. Your sister's feeling better, and that's what matters, right?
Thanks.
Yeah. Thanks anyway, Alfyn.
See ya.
Take care, Ellen. Try not to catch cold. You too. That must have been the apothecary that everyone was buzzing about. The girl's forehead wasn't even warm. Whoever this rival of mine is, she sure knows her stuff. What I wouldn't give to be able to pick her brain. Look around town.
Hi there.
My fellow found this huge egg and has been taking care of it ever since. He's a fisherman. What does he even know of eggs? He said he found it in the depths of the place they call Captain's Bane. Wonder what it might hatch into. A velociraptor. That's a guess. If it hatches into a velociraptor, I called it. Can't take that from me. Steal the starlight hat whether you want us to or not, lady. Deal with it. Can we guide you? We don't even want to. Gosh. Learn how to fight. They say there's a cave not far east of here that is filled with a glowing moss. Some particularly nasty inhabitants, if the rumors are true. That's all. Thanks for the heads up, bud. And the free soul stones.
Oh, hello.
Outside of town to the southwest is a cave near the shore. I hear it's awfully pretty there. Pretty cave. That sounds cool. Oh. Yeah, good luck with that 3% chance. You can hold on to that, lady. Oof.
What's all the hubbub?
Oh, miss, how can we ever repay you?
Thanks to your tincture, my dear husband is out of bed for the first time in weeks.
My word, it worked like a miracle.
And for such a modest fee, no less. You could charge tenfold, and it would still be a steal.
Oh, you are far too kind. I was only doing my job. Seeing your hale and hearty smiles is payment enough for me. After all, we apothecaries have a sworn duty to ease suffering wherever we go, do we not?
Fine words, those. You must be the apothecary everyone's been talking about.
Indeed. Judging from that satchel of yours, I trust I am speaking to a colleague?
You bet. Though I've only started my journey. I'm Alfyn.
Vanessa. Vanessa Heisel. A pleasure.
It's a bit modest to call it just starting, but fair enough. There's a lot left.
A sworn duty to ease suffering, eh? I like the sound of that. And I couldn't agree more. It's not about the coin we make. So long as I can keep myself fed, the joy of knowing I've eased someone's pain is all the payment I need.
But of course, it is for that very purpose that I seek to ever hone my skills.
Great minds think alike, eh? Hey, would it be too much for me to ask to take a look at your pharmaceutics?
Didn't even take her out to dinner first?
Well, just hearing about it, it's clear you're out of my league. The ingredients, the preparation, anything you could teach me, I'm all ears.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I can't share trade secrets with those in the business.
Ah, beg pardon. I understand. We do need to put food on the table after all.
No need for apologies. You're quite the diligent one, aren't you?
Oh, you bet. I'm still new to this after all. Every day I'm learning something new. At any rate, I'm glad to know this town is in good hands. See you around.
You flatter me, friend. Fare thee well.
Alrighty, where should I head now? Maybe I'll take a stroll by the beach.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Stroll on the beach. Oh. Ooh, that water.
Well now,
Well, looky here.
Good afternoon.
Hello again, Alfyn. This is for you. Do you like it?
what's this now?
A seashell? Hey, thanks. It's a beaut. Thank you for helping me.
Well now,
I didn't do much, but payment accepted. I give the prettiest ones to Flynn. She likes them too.
you don't say.
You're really raking them in. I bet you could sell them at the markets for a small fortune. I know. That's why I give most of them to Mother. Oh? She cries sometimes because we don't have any money.
I see.
You don't say. How about you, Alfyn? Do you have money? Not really. We kinda spent it all on this axe. I think you got me beat with all those shells. But I get by. Are you sure? I can give you some if you need them.
Now listen here.
Money makes the world go round. This much is true. But you know what, Ellen? You, Flynn, and your mother have each other. And that's more valuable than all the money in the world. So I'll take all your seashells. It is?
You bet.
You can bet on it. Mother says Flynn still needs to rest. But when she's feeling better, we're going to come back and collect seashells together.
Well now.
Don't you worry about that. That Vanessa knows her stuff. Flynn will be doing cartwheels in no time. I can't wait.
No.
I wonder if my sister will ever get better. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm a klepto. I just couldn't resist. Irion would literally steal candy from a baby.
Huh?
What's this? Seems to be another commotion. Miss Heisel, come quickly! My husband won't stop coughing.
My sympathies.
Oh dear, isn't that a shame? Seems there's a nasty malady going around. The Gabora whooping cough, it's called. It hails from a land far, far to the south. But worry not. Among my wares is a tonic that will cure it overnight.
You don't say!
Oh, Miss Heisel, I knew we could count on you.
Indeed.
My word, even the bottle is simply exquisite. And this will cure him, you say?
But of course.
It most certainly will. It's brewed from a very special type of moss, you see. One that only grows in a remote and quite treacherous location. Because of the rarity of the key regent, I fear I must charge a substantial fee. Money's no object to us. We'll pay anything.
Well...
Oh, that's not a smart thing to say. Splendid! In that case, 100,000 leaves of file. 100,000 leaves of file should suffice. I can finally stop saying currency now that we know it's leaves.
What?
Oh dear, that is substantial. Still, my dear daughter's life is at stake. I'll take it. Wish we had
I
100
have
grand.
no objections.
Lady Heisel made it. I'm sure it's worth every leaf. I'll take 2. Crap.
Goodness.
For me as well. I'll spare no cost for the health of my loved ones.
Thank you.
Pleasure doing business with you, friends.
Oh!
Milady, I fear my Flynn has come down with the cough as well. She was supposed to have already healed Flynn.
Oh dear!
The poor girl. You have my sympathies.
Oh.
I fear that we do not have the coin that the gentry do, but... Here, this is my entire savings. Might you pray sell me a single phial? Even just a sip. Anything to save my poor Flynn.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, miss, but I fear my medicine is in high demand and short supply. Economics screwed you hard, miss. I simply cannot let go of it so cheaply. Please have mercy! My poor Flynn. Whatever am I to do?
Oh dear!
I'm almost sold out. I better go stock up on some you-know-what. Some moss in a cave to the south? Those NPCs, man, they give you hints. My poor Flynn. Oh, merciful Aelfric, pray bring the flame to light our path. My dearest, ever since I lost you, I have scarce been able to feed and clothe our girls. They have suffered far more than their share. And yet, every day they bring me seashells. They tell me to smile.
Oh.
Must I look on helpless as poor Flynn wastes away? Have I failed them once and for all? Oh gods, if there is still mercy in this world, please save her. I pray with all my heart and soul.
Criminy!
Mind if I drop in for a bit?
What?
Hmm? You're that one scraggly, scruffy-looking apothecary at your service. I might not be Miss Heisel, but if you need my help, it's yours.
Let me take a look.
So how about it? The gods may be all-powerful, but a checkup never hurts. This isn't good. She's coughing so hard she can barely breathe. How did a rare disease from a far-flung land come to this town anyhow? Traveling merchants? You said it was Vanessa's medicine that cured your daughter's fever, yes?
Oh, yes.
It sure did. It worked like a miracle.
I don't know.
What kind of medicine was it? What kind? There's still a few drops left.
Oh?
Let me see it. This is looking sketchy. This aroma must have been brewed from Gabora evergreen. That would make sense. It's a potent fever reducer, after all. But I remember reading something else about it.
What's this now?
What was it now?
Oh,
Wait, here it is. Gabora evergreen. Flowering plant native to the tropical and subtropical regions of the continent of Gabora, known for its antipyretic properties. A constituent compound has been known to cause inflammation and swelling of the throat, inducing severe coughing. The symptoms resemble those of the whooping cough known to plague the land whence it hails. Due to the risk of severe and adverse reactions, use of Gabora evergreen in any dosage is strongly discouraged. They've been played. That Vanessa. She couldn't have.
I'm sorry.
son of a...
She knew exactly what she was doing. She gave the villagers that medicine for free, knowing full well that when the side effects kicked in...
Shucks.
She induced those symptoms on purpose so she could sell her overpriced elixir. That twisted conniving. Hold tight, Flynn. I'll have you feeling better in no time. Give me 2 gifs and I'll brew you up just the thing. Thank you.
Alfyn,
Huh?
Vanessa said something about a special moss. A moss that can cure coughing. That's it. Miss, have you ever seen a moss around here that glows blue? Moss? I've never heard of such a thing. It grows on trees? But I don't get out of town much. You might try asking around?
Here we go.
Gotcha. I'll be back with just the thing I need to cure Flynn's cough for good.
you bloody better.
Almost sounds like a
Stop
threat.
that at once!
Ellen, where did you learn such language? Giggles it off. You just sit tight and keep Flynn company, okay? coachman by trade, he puts the safety of his customers above all else and refuses to traverse dangerous regions regardless of the payment offered. Owing to his experience, he knows many a shortcut and back road. And we get Vanessa's destination from him. But apparently we need to know a little more info about that destination first. Oh, those side quests, they're trying for me. And the gossip of glowworm moss. Let's learn.
All right.
So Vanessa set out for the caves of the caves of Azure to the east. Got it. Hey, I was gonna be upset at the fact that I said southeast earlier. Or I said south earlier, and then he said east, but it's to the southeast, so I was right. I'm gonna take it. Ha! How are we on healing items? We're poor, so we're good enough.